Hey everybody, it's Kyle. I'm going to do a quick lunchtime video today. I've got to make a run over here and pick up some flowers for my wife because it's our 25th anniversary today. I did the math, and including leap days, my wife and I have now been married 9,132 days. Almost, well, that's a lot, isn't it? And my wife and I are happily married. Those of you that don't know, we've got 6 children. 5 of them are boys. Our smallest is a little girl, and 2 of our 2 middle sons are on the autism spectrum, and that's really why I do most of my videos. But I kind of wanted to touch on something that a neighbor kind of brought to my attention last night as we were chatting, and you know, I was telling him I'm going to take my wife out to dinner tomorrow, which is today. And he said, yeah, what's the occasion? I said, it's our 25th wedding anniversary. And he hasn't been married too long, and so he asked me, what's the secret? Well, I didn't really know what to say. I mean, I don't know if there is a secret. I'm sure there's some things you can do and not do that'll help keep you married longer or not keep you married longer. But he did tell me, he said, you know, I see something you guys do that I like. And I said, what's that? And he said, well, you're constantly smiling at each other, is what he said. And I never really thought about that, but that's one of the things that my wife does to me a lot, is she smiles at me. And maybe she knows it melts me a little bit because I love my wife's smile, and I also love her voice when she talks to me. She's got a beautiful southern accent. And he also said that he notices that she and I talk different to each other than we do to everybody else. And it got me to thinking about that a little bit, because that's something that's that I'm not sure we always did. But I think one of the things that I as I've thought about it, I've realized is that, you know, if you correlate how you talk to people with, let's say you've got some friends you're good friends with, there's a certain way you'll talk to your friends, and there's a certain way you'd never talk to your friends. And it's interesting to me, because if you apply it to your family, sometimes we say things to our family that we'd never say to our friends. And I think the reason is because if we talk to our friends the way we talk to our family, then maybe they wouldn't be our friends anymore. Because sometimes we say pretty rude and hateful things to our family, and maybe it's because we think they'll always be our family and they can't go anywhere, and they just have to deal with it, and we just have to deal with it. And so sometimes I think that's a bad it's an approach that may cause problems down the road. And my wife and I have always kind of taken the approach that we should probably talk nicer to each other than we do our friends and our family, or anybody really. They should, you know, I feel like she talks to me nicer than she probably talks to anybody, and I certainly try to reciprocate that. And so as we were talking last night, he mentioned some of that, and it kind of reminded me that, you know, if we said some of the things to our spouses and to our friends, or if we said some things to our spouses that we say to our friends, or that we would, let me rephrase that. I'm going to start over. If we talked to our friends the same way we talk to our spouses, I don't think they would be our friends anymore sometimes. And so I guess my challenge for you today is, first of all, I challenge you to be married for 25 years. And when you are, let me know. I want to celebrate with you, because it's a big milestone for me and my wife. I'm excited. I love my wife more today than I did the day I married her. And I'm not sure what to attribute that to, but it's a good feeling. And so if you get there, I want to know. I want you to share that with me. So tell me about it. And the second is to talk to each other in a way that is kinder. And I think it'll lead to more happiness in your family, and certainly more love in your home. So that's my message for the day. Hopefully it's not too mushy or stupid. And I guess I am bragging a little bit. It's not really the point of this. Although I'm pretty excited about being married to my wife for 25 years. I feel like it's a pretty good accomplishment. And so I guess I'm pretty excited about that. So again, my challenge to you is let me know if you've been married 25 years. I'd love to hear. And maybe you can tell me the secret to another 25 years. And the second thing is talk nice to each other. It doesn't cost you anything. And certainly the results can be a lot better than talking to each other in any other way. So do that, and I'll chat with you tomorrow. Have a great day. I sure am. It's my anniversary. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.